Hi guys, and welcome to the brand new Skoda Enyaq, a car that will, in my mind, transform the family car sector and bring many new customers to the EV side. Why? Because, well, it's very cheap, it's well made, it has a decent range from 340 to 510 kilometers, it appeals to the family car buyer, and it's oh so practical. But again, and most of all, it is really affordable. Starting from 34,000 euros in Estonia, it is generally on par with the Kodiaq, considering price, options, etc. And that's a car in Europe you can basically see around any corner. Now, before we go further, please consider subscribing for more great car content. For example, this week I will be uploading daily, starting with the Enyaq, tomorrow with the Volkswagen ID.3, then an old Volkswagen Golf, etc. Now back to the Enyaq. First impressions, this is a cheap Model X. The 21-inch wheels are to blame for this, I'm sure, but this is a really good looking SUV. And from the inside, I can say with a rather big surprise from myself actually, that it's a very well built car. Materials are generally very nice all round, and the cabin feels like a much more expensive car than a Skoda family SUV runabout. What immediately struck my eye and attention is the door handle situation though. This plastic here is awful, and just look at how scratchy it is. If it was my car, I would probably have it retrimmed later in some kind of leather, etc. What I especially liked, for the first time ever, Skoda offers this car with brown leather interior, and they call it EcoSuit. This show car right here with the black leather interior is called just Suit. And this is an option, of course, for the 60 and 80 models. For about 1500 to 1800 euros in Estonia, you can have a full leather interior in your Enyaq. This car right here also has the sunroof, which is a very nice option. And if you sit inside, what strikes you immediately is the big center screen. Gone are the days of, smaller displays. Everything is now on the display, it is touchable, and so on. Do I miss the buttons? Yes, I do. I think they should have kept some buttons, but then again, it is actually quite usable, and I'm guessing you will get used to it fairly quickly. The digital display known across from the VW group has shrunken. Really, it has, because now it is a very small screen, basically showing you your range and speed, nothing else. Everything from navigation to audio and all the vehicle information is shown in the middle display. And now for the pricing in Estonia, the Enyaq starts at 34,000 euros for the 50 model, 38,000 euros for the 60, and 44 for the 80, which is the car I am sitting in right now. And they are really good value. You do need to add quite a lot of options to make the Enyaq really good, and for under 40,000 euros, not even including the government grant, for 5,000 euros, you can have a very decently spec'd 50 or 60 model. Now, currently all of the cars will have rear wheel drive, which means you can skid about in a Skoda. First time ever. I'm not sure if you can turn the traction control off. I surely hope you do, because this will be a lot of fun in the winter. But don't worry, there will be a all-wheel drive version very soon. There will be a all-wheel drive version of the 80 called the 80X, and then there will be a 80RS, which will be the sporty version. They will both respectively have 85 kilowatt-hour batteries and 195 kilowatts to 225 kilowatts in the RS version. This 80 right here is 204 horsepower or 150 kilowatts. And it will do a respectful 8.5 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour. I haven't tested it, of course, because I can't drive it right now, but I think my Draghi will show similar numbers in the end. Of course, the RS and the four-wheel drive versions will be more expensive, but really do not expect to pay more than 65,000 euros for those cars. And yeah, as of right now, if I was in the market for a family SUV, I would think very long and hard. if I needed a petrol or diesel powered car. If your daily commute is under 50 kilometers, let's say, or thereabout, it's a no-brainer, and it will also handle these 100 to 200 kilometer weekend summer house trips as well. Right now charging is getting easier and faster by the minute, and you can choose these guys up at a gas station nowadays basically anywhere. So yeah, this is a really great car. I cannot wait to drive it. But since then, thank you for watching and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.